Primitive Mommy. I just wanted to show you how I cured my H. pylori. So what I have here are my test results, and I'm going to show you that back in 2009, you can't see it that good, I was tested with Metametrics gastrointestinal stool test. And you can see there's my H. pylori there at the top. Let's see if we can get it to focus there. And you can see it's even got a red H there because it was a high amount of H. pylori bacteria that I tested with. So my doctor told me I was going to have to treat with this triple therapy with 2 antibiotics at the same time and a proton pump inhibitor and probably some other stuff. I just tuned it out. I didn't even hear it because I wasn't about to do antibiotics when I worked so hard on my gut flora all the time. So I went home and I researched what I could possibly do about H. pylori when it was so hard to treat that they have to use 2 antibiotics at once. And so what I did is I found Manuka honey, and you can see I love it because I have so much of it. We use a lot of Manuka honey around here. And I used mastic gum. And I have, this is my Manuka with bee venom in it. This is my little travel one that I take with us when we travel. My children have full access to the Manuka honey anytime they want to go get themselves a spoonful. It's great for immune boosting, and there's so many wonderful things about Manuka honey. So it's just something we use a lot of. We don't put it on bread or anything like that. We use other honeys for that. But we just use it by the spoonful for the medicinal values. So this, it's a raw organic honey, and the number, as you can see, you can't get the bee venom honey in the higher number, or I would have. But the number indicates how powerful it is. So this is a 12 active, and this is a 16. So the higher the number, the better. So if you're treating H. pylori, you want to make sure you get the higher number. And I've tried lots of other brands, and this is the one that I prefer the flavor of, and I feel I can taste the medicinal value to it. So I just feel like it's very strong, good Manuka honey that I trust. So here's what I want to show you though. So I got another stool test. Now this is a different company, so you can say, well, that's not, you know, a good experiment to prove that you healed H. pylori. I wasn't trying to do this to show anybody. I was doing it for myself, and I got a different test for a different reason, but I made sure to get my H. pylori tested when I got tested because I wanted to know if what I had been doing worked. So as you can see, this is in 2013 that I got these results, and there you go. I was tested negative for H. pylori. So here is what I did. I was very strict for maybe the first 3 to 6 months. I would take 2 pills of the mastic gum upon waking up and on an empty stomach, and just wait like 20 minutes to eat. And then I would take spoonfuls of the Manuka honey throughout the day. So maybe 1 to 3 teaspoons every day. And so that was for like the first 6 months or whatever. And you can see there's a big time between 2009 and 2013. I was just taking Manuka honey as I thought about it. Because, you know, I take so many different supplements and stuff. I don't always remember to take it, but I try to keep the bottle where I can see it, where I'll go ahead and grab myself a teaspoonful. So, if you don't know about H. pylori, you probably know something if you're watching this video. But it's a spiral-shaped bacteria that can survive in your hostile hydrochloric acid in your stomach. So it's extremely difficult to treat because it's so strong. But Manuka honey, it's very antibacterial, antifungal. It's extremely strong. You wouldn't think a honey would be so strong, but it really is. It's the bees basically, it's the honey from the Manuka bush, and it's the flower nectar from the Manuka bush, and it's in New Zealand, and it's just amazing stuff. So it's the Manuka is from the same family as the tea tree, so where tea tree oil or Melaleuca comes from. So it has natural B enzymes in it, so you don't want to put it in like your hot tea because then you'll kill the enzymes. So you make sure you just take it raw so you can keep those enzymes intact. So, and then the mastic gum is from the mastic tree. And basically think of pine gum. If you've ever smelled pine gum, it's obviously in a capsule, but I assume it's probably just as sticky. And it's all ground up and put into a capsule, so it's extremely strong stuff too. If you don't know, H. pylori can be the cause of like many different things: allergies, IBS issues, autoimmune issues, adrenal fatigue, stomach cancer, all kinds of stuff. So it's kind of a damaging bacteria that you don't want to leave untreated. And you also don't want to do antibiotics if you don't have to. So that's how I treated my H. pylori. Each of these can be used on their own. They're said to both be able to treat H. pylori on their own, but I wanted to attack my H. pylori with both of them the best I could, and I have the tests to show it worked for me. So hopefully you can use this information and have it work for you. Manuka honey is also known to be very effective against staph infection. And I was also going to show you, so is niacin. So if you ever are dealing with staph, those are the two things you should research and look into using as well. So hopefully you found this helpful, and hopefully you can use this information to get rid of your H. pylori. Oh, and one last thing, I am not a doctor at all, so you got to do your own research and talk to your own doctor. See you next time. Bye.